ahead.
Before we get to that, can we just talk about the trainers in this now? Because Derek James, Bomac, these men were going at it with the war of words. And I gotta say, one thing I'm getting tired of seeing is when I see trainers taking a mick out of Bomac because of his weight. You men need to stop doing that now. He knows. He knows what he's doing.
He knows.
So don't grade him on how he looks, because when he's in there with his bro, I saw a clip. I don't know if it would make for a good audio experience right now. Because there's a lot of visuals. So maybe I'll play it for Monday Night Smoke. But it's a clip of Bomac with Terence Crawford, and you see the conversations he's saying to him in between rounds, and then you see what the outcome is when Crawford carries it out. He's like, bro, his jab is slow. He goes, yours is way faster than his. Next time he jabs, goes straight over the top. Then you see the highlight, bap, bap. That's the flash knockdown in round 2. Then it's one of the ones where he's like, yo, he's so locked in.
It's perfect synergy. What do you want to call that? What do you want to say? They have it's perfect synergy. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know when you talk about 100% complete, you know what you say? Yeah. Everything is nothing green. It's on green. Yeah. We're ready to go. And that's what you saw there. You know what I mean? And you look at the other relationship with the trainer and stuff, and I don't think Derek could work out what to do with this. That was the hardest part, because first they had to deal with the cut and the swelling. They was like so far behind, just catching up. I compare it to, like, I don't know, a boat that's taken on water, but there's holes all over the boat. And it's like, yo,
oh my gosh, man.
We haven't got enough time to get him back out there to give him advice.
And through all that's happening, the guy driving the ship is like, bro, which way do I go? And you're like, big man, right now, I can't listen. Let me just keep going straight. Just keep going straight for now. And then we're going to sing out.
And that's where it was. Ultimate panic. But then this is why, like, I give Errol Spence so much credit, because he stood in there. Errol just decided he was fighting purely on instinct, purely on warrior code, like all of those stuff. And he had another guy that just in full control. But man, just on these trainers though, go on.
So this is like on the trainer thing now, because obviously Derek James got Coach of the Year, and he's got Errol Spence, he's got Charlo, 154 Charlo, and he's also got AJ now, Ryan Garcia, and you got Bomac over there. Now it was so interesting watching how these two operated in this fight, and obviously, not keeping AJ in mind, because every fighter is different. Like we saw Bomac with Amir Khan, and it made not one lick of difference. But he's in there with Terence Crawford, and it's like, yo, this is the absolute pairing. But it's concerning. The one thing that concerned me was how long he left Errol Spence in there. Like, he was. No. I don't think it needed to last for as long as it did.
I think because people were saying that, and I goes, guys, this is an undisputed fight. I get it. I get it's brutal, but it's undisputed. If you're gonna take my undisputed crown, this is how it goes. Like, and then don't get wrong, he could have. It's mad because you look at the relationships, but then someone like him, look what Errol Spence has gone through in his life, right? He's a fighter, you know what I mean? So it's like, we're not gonna, someone else you throw in the towel for early. And I saw like Clarissa Shields, a couple people tweeting, yo, this should end, you know what I mean? But then it's like, and the referee, I think there was many times when the referee could have stopped it. Like,
thought about it.
There's many times. There was one time when the doctor came onto the camp. Like, there's a conversation. I thought, not with the doctor, not like this. I didn't want it to end like that. I was like, this has to end that way. Like in the ring, if the referee just does that one because he's seen too much, fine. You know what I mean? It probably was like 2 or 3 rounds too late.
I'd say 2 rounds.
2 rounds.
Like once we got into round 7, we saw the beating just start to roll. I was like, yeah, I don't really need to see more of this because he's not coming back into this fight.
This is it. There's not going to be a punch because you're like, he's got something and he was trying to chop trees. He was like working on the lower body, and you think, you know what? In the late rounds, I know these things add up, maybe, but then the problem is now I'm seeing them. They're survival punches, so they don't feel like they're fully loaded. They feel like the taps to let you know I'm here. And then when he's throwing a survival punch, you're getting a poised Crawford
the counter
super punch. Oh, my
the counter is all. And the thing is, what I love about Crawford's counter punching is that it's so immediate. It's land. Like, bro, there's a shot that Crawford Spence lands a big left straight on the top right hand, bang. I'm just like, that feeling of throwing a shot, landing it a little bit, and then getting tagged immediately. That's so disheartening. Now you don't believe in your shots to the point where you throw to land, but then get out. So there's no power on it.
Yeah. No, he didn't. I don't even think he was doing. I think he just went through that fight unaware of where he was after certain times, and he's literally fight or flight mode, and he was in total fight mode, but it was what it was. Now I don't blame Derek for that, because I think sometimes you have that understanding with your fighter. Like, the only thing is, this is where it comes to, and you see, when you have that relationship, when you do have that perfect synergy, you can't just change trainers. When you have your trainer, we saw the benefits of when you and your trainer are in one accord, right? He knows you, you know him, and we're good. Now, with the situation that Derek has, there's a lot of people in that gym. And that's the hard thing, because like when you take on, AJ said it with the breakdown of his relationship with his coach, there's just like you're focused on too many things. There's Olympics, this, that, and the other. And I don't know in their gym where it's like, well, all these fighters are about to have the fight of their lives. Charlo's about to have the fight of his life. AJ's in an important fight. You got all these guys now, and it's like, and Ryan Garcia's trying to rebuild after a loss. Bro, the gym's a bit busy. Now, it's good to have these characters in there, but the finer details, if you're going up against him, and them lot were prepared, when you talk about it's like a versus, them lot were prepared for Errol. Everything he had come in, they had the response. If you're playing this, we're going to play this or this. You know what I mean? It's like,
that's right.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
But you know what? I tell you what's mad, yeah. And it's like, it plays into what you were going to mention earlier in terms of where does Crawford go from now, yeah. Crawford is definitely stepping into that late, absolute monster phase of his career, like I'd say late bloomer to a degree. But it's when he knocked him down, one of the knockdowns, he turns and he starts talking to Jamal Charlo, and he's just like, yo, and he's talking to him, and it's like Charlo's obviously up. He's like, yeah, they're going back and forth, goes back, sparks my man out. Then he comes back to the ropes and he's on there like, yo. I'm thinking, now I've seen a couple of places, blog sites and that talk about how Errol Spence and Charlo sparred in the gym, and Spencer's gave him Charlo some good rounds, some good work. Now, if you're Charlo watching this man take your sparring partner to the absolute grinder, and now you're looking at and he's on it, fam.
He bet, bro. So just some more dialogue and more context of this. He bet 25. He put down 25 racks, 25K on his boy for Errol to knock him out in the 6th round, bro. So just imagine.
And now he's talking to you.
Wait, no, but then after, just even more, he tweeted. Them lot were tweeting one time, and he said, "I'm gonna deal with this guy, and I'm gonna come back for your hype man. I'm coming back for you." So he said this time ago. So when I said that this guy is a monster, this guy's a demon. Yeah, you're in the fight of your life in terms of you're in the biggest fight the final fight, and not only are you dealing with what's him, that's the truth. You're actually dealing with the lies outside the ring.
You can't wait for the next thing.
You're talking to my man. Do you know how mad that is? That's a different level of greatness, because you're saying, even though that one's getting it, big man, you know.
You. I'm glad you're both here, because I get to show you and tell you at the same time.
And I tweeted you this more than a year ago.
Bro, people are not ready for that type of wrecking ball, because it's that thing, when you watch like them films, and like it's even a gang, them men are like, you run the ends, everything's calm. But then that one brother, it's like, look at BMF, Lamar, and there's all of them, and they're all scared of this one youth, because it's like, what powers this man? Why is this so unreasonable? What?
Yeah, no, it's mad.